Here comes a long stretch. Reach your toes away. Reach your fingertips away. There is the long stretch. Feel free to arch your back. Little banana, that means your hands go off to one side. Feet are going to come over. Think of it as a stretch down this side of your body. And then you take it over to the other side, stretching down the side of the body. If you want to take a little extra time one side or the other, feel free to do that. We are going to start bringing our knees into our chest. Start hugging just the front leg. Back leg is going out. So you get the extra stretch through your hips. Bring both your knees back in. We're switching over to the other side. Just a really good chance. Open up through your hips. Bring both your knees back in. Here comes the hug. And just give yourself a big stretch. Think tailbone, hips. Make it feel good. Take your feet down to the floor. Arms can open up. Windshield wiper legs. That's taking your legs from one side to the other. Little more opening for your hips. And this is one of those moves you go at the pace that feels good for you. I like it a little slower. Some people like it a little quicker. Finish it out. Meet in the center. And we are going into little baby bridges. Heels are under your knees. Arms can come by your side. Start by lifting your hips. Take your tailbone, shoot it forward, get the opening through your hips, and gently bring it down. We're doing this a few times so you get the opening, start moving through your hips, and bring it down. You take the lift, the open. When you're ready, arms go overhead as well. There's the lift and the open. You bring it down. Here's the lift and the open. We bring it down. Let's do a couple more right here. Get that lift. One more time. We can keep our hips down here, fingertips to the ceiling. Wrist stretch. Take your fingers towards your forehead. Now you can add a little extra stretch if you'd like for your forearms, your wrist. Fingertips go away, and then you can add a little extra stretch if you want for your wrist, your forearms. Add little wrist circles here. Now we're going right into some crunches. Take your hands behind your head. Take an exhale, lift, and then gently bring it down. Now I want you to think as you lift up, zip the cord even as you go down. We want to keep stability through our core as you lift and lower. It's an exhale, a lift. You bring it down. Exhale, lift. Release down. One more time. Exhale, lift. Release down. Let's take our front leg all the way out. We're taking our crunches again. Exhale, lift. Release down. Now when we do this, toes are up towards the ceiling, so your leg is active. There is your exhale, your lift, release down. Let's take two more. Here's one. Here's two. Relax your upper body down, and now add just the leg lift. We're going to lift the leg up and bring it down. So I switched, we're focused now on the quadricep as you lift and lower. So toes are towards the ceiling, and I want you to feel the work in the front of your leg. That means your hips are gonna stay stable as you lift and lower. Great chance to zip the core. We take one more here. Bend the front leg, and now we take the back leg out so we can take it on the other side. Back leg goes out, add your crunches. Exhale, lift. When you exhale, lift. Take a little look at your toes. Are the toes towards the ceiling? There's your exhale, your lift. You bring it down. Exhale, lift. Release down. One more time. And here comes your leg lift. Upper body stays down. We slide the leg up. You slide the leg down. So I'm using the word slide. You're going to have your toes go up towards the ceiling. You bring it down. And you can stop when the leg is even with the other one. So we keep the work in our quadricep. Your hips are staying level. We're going to take our last one here. Take your last one. Heels, foot comes down on the floor. We're going into some bridges here. So slide your foot in. We're going to lift our hips so that we're getting a little bit more into the backside. So we have our quadriceps, great chance to open our hips right here. Let your tailbone shoot forward. And now you're going to press into the back leg, take the front leg up, and hold it right here. So I want you to hold the leg, and now add your little pulses. You're going to take your little lift through your hips and your lift. There's your 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Foot comes down. We have two sides. So reset. Lift your hips, shoot your tailbone away. Press into the foot. Toes go towards the ceiling. Then you add your little lift and lift. There's your 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot comes down. Hold the bridge. I want you to hold it just a little bit longer. Check in. You might be able to lift your hips a little higher. Just make sure you're shooting your tailbone. Squeeze through your glutes. Gently let your hips come down right here. Bring your knees over your hips. Make sure you're stopping when they're directly over your hips. Hip rolls. You take your knees off to one side. Once they're there, take this top leg. Level it out. So you're going to reach the top leg towards away and then bring it to center. Here it comes. Roll. Reach the top leg. So you want to feel the hip slide forward. Bring it back to center. The whole idea here, roll, reach, bring it to center. We have that pause. You're going to roll. You should feel it in your core. The little extra reach increases the work and bring it back to center. Here's your roll to the side. Here's the reach of the top leg, center. Here's the other side. You roll, you reach, bring it to center. Knees are right over your hips. Arms can come by your side. Here comes the tap down. You're going to tap either one or both your feet down. So there's the little tap. Total engagement through your core right here. So nothing is moving except for your foot. Tap down, bring it up. Bring your rib cage in and together so you're completely secure through the center. There's the tap and the tap. One more time each side. And when you finish that, knees are going to stay over your hips. Fingertips reach up. It's your dead bug. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Reach out, bring it in. Now this, total engagement. You should feel all kinds of stability here as you reach and reach. Zip the core. So if you're wobbling a lot side to side, you're going to want to zip your core up a little bit more. One more time, each side. And once you finish this one, we are going right into the 100. Now, wherever you choose to take your feet for the 100, completely up to you. Fingertips are reaching towards your toes. Exhale, make sure you're up, you're in your core. Here's your count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Give yourself a little look to the right, look to the left. You're going to bring your knees up. It is a single leg stretch, one leg out, one leg in, and then you switch. Here comes the reach and the reach. Now, if you want, shoulders can come up. Just make sure you're in your core versus straining at your neck or your shoulders. There's your reach and your reach. 4, 3, 2, both your legs come in, both your legs go out. You bring it in, you extend it out. You bring it in, you extend it out. 2 more. There's 1. And here's 2. Give yourself the break you need, whatever that is. If it's a long stretch from your fingers to your toes, if it's a big hug, make it a big hug. Now that it's your body, only you know what you feel, you know what feels best. So you're going to take that. We are going to roll all the way up. You can reach your feet away or bend your knees so you can clasp your thighs. Fingertips towards the ceiling, chin to chest. Do the best you can rolling yourself up. Unless rolling is not appropriate for you, then you would come to your side. Here comes your big stretch. Drop your chin. Now I like to bend my legs so I can round up a little bit more, get a good stretch all the way down my spine. We sit up tall. We're adding some spine twist here. Feet are above the width of your mat. Arms can come in front. If you are rounding, bend your knees a little, get yourself a little taller. Add your twist to one side, center. Twist to the other side, center. Here's the twist to one side, center. Twist to the other side, center. There's the twist, center, twist, center. One more time each side. Finish this one. Bring yourself to the center, let your arms come down. We're gonna flip over, we're going right into all fours. Start with a nice cow cat to release your spine a little bit. Give yourself a chance, feel your alignment here. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Dropping the belly, inhale, exhale, pull the belly towards the spine, round. Here comes the drop. Stretch through your spine. Here comes pull up. So feel each vertebrae move as you take this. It's an inhale when you drop. Exhale when you round. We'll take one more here. Take the drop. You're going to meet right in center. Here it comes. Take it right in the middle. And when I say that, it is engagement. So if you're just kind of lazy, zip the core, get a straight spine, take the back leg away from you, And just press through the back heel. Give yourself a stretch. Bring yourself to center. Wrists are right under the shoulders. Core is engaged. Lift the leg. Now you're going to lift the opposite arm. And hold the move right here. Hold the move. Release this side. And now we take it to the other side. Take the leg out behind. Give yourself a press through the heel. That's to give yourself a stretch. Bring yourself back to center. Make sure your core is engaged. Lift the leg. Hips are still level. There's the opposite arm. Hold it here. Okay, go one more breath here. Release your arm and leg. Take a little cow cat. Now we're going to take this right into our plank. So make sure you have the space. You're still having wrists under shoulders. Slide one foot out. Slide the other leg out. Hold your plank. And now you're lifting your hips as you press back. And when you slide forward, can you lift your front leg? So now you're doing a plank with one leg up. Hold it. Foot can go down. Lift your hips. Press back. So now we do it on the other side. As you slide forward, foot comes a little bit off the mat, and you hold your plank. Foot goes down, slide back. Here comes the press back. Return to plank, feet can stay down. Hold your plank right here just a little bit longer. Zip the core, lengthen through the top of your head. Knees can come down and give yourself a little child's pose. Press back, give yourself a stretch for your child's pose. We are going to slide all the way forward into Sphinx. Here comes forearms down to the floor. Legs reach away. Sphinx pose, giving yourself a stretch. We did some crunching. When you do this, can you lift your rib cage a little off the mat, get a little longer, and you should feel a nice stretch through the core. We're going to relax down. I want us to start getting some warmth in our mid-upper back. You're coming all the way down. You can reach your toes away and then press all 10 toes into the mat. Pull your belly button to your spine. Arms are at cactus. We're going to lift our upper body, just the upper body. All 10 toes pressed down. Hold a hover here. And then gently bring it down. We do this again. You're going to lift up, add a little hover. It's not about height. I want you to feel you're lifting up. Can you feel some work between your shoulder blades? Here comes the down. We do it again. Here comes the lift up. So we use the upper back. You're going to feel this in your erector spinalis, which is going down your spine. Toes are still pressing into the mat. Release down. We have one more to go. Here comes the up. Hold it here. Release down. Now sweep your hands, fingers to your toes. See if you can touch your toes with your fingers. Upper body comes up just a little bit. Now, as long as it doesn't bother your back, lift your legs. You're in a locust. Top of the head is reaching away from your toes. Hands are coming by your rib cage. Roll your shoulders back, cobra. This is your stretch. You want this to feel good. There's a lift up for cobra, shoulders back and down. If you want to take a little look to the right, a little neck stretch in there. Look to the left. Gently release down. Press back. 4 is for cow cat or child's pose. That is going to depend what feels best for your body. Give yourself this stretch here, and we're going to move on to some work with our hand weights. So hopefully you guys have your hand weights available. We're going to start with some rowing. While we're down on our knees, we're going to take this into some flies. So I have a smaller set of hand weights when we work the back of our shoulders. I have a larger weight, so you could hold both your weights together in one hand, or you can choose to use one heavier weight. We start with rows. Now the purpose of the row, large muscle group for your back. So right here, shoulders stay level. And here comes pull up and release down. Pull up, control down. There's the lift. So I do want you to still think about engage the core so you're not just collapsing through your low back. We still want to have a strong center as you add the lift and lower. We're doing 2 more. And now I'm going to switch to my smaller weight because we're going right into flies. So I'm grabbing my smaller weight. Your choice on what you do. Flies out to this side. So just little FYI, we have our lean forward because we're using the back of our shoulder, our upper back right here. There's the lift and the lower. Lift and lower. Two more to go. Here comes 1. Here comes 2. Now we're going into biceps. I'm going to be kneeling on both my knees, coming up tall, zip the core, and there's your curls. And there's your curl. So remember to keep your core engaged as you lift and lower. We're taking 2 more. Here's 1. And now I'm going to do one arm at a time for triceps. So I'm going to set one weight down. This arm is going up. Right here, zip, add the extension up, and bring it down. Now, if you want to support your arm, feel free to do that. If you want to have your arm someplace else, just make sure you're keeping engaged right here as you lift and lower. And there's your 5, 4, 3, 2, and now we switch, take it in the other hand. Here comes the up, and there's your lift and your lower. Your lift and your lower. And again, we do want to still feel the zip of the core. You still want to feel your rib cage coming in and together. We're supporting our low back. 4 more. Here's the 4. Here's the 3. It's your 2. And your 1. Bring the weight down. We have the other side to go for rows. I'm grabbing my heavier weight, but feel free to double up. Set yourself up. Make sure you're really stable. And because we're working the back, make sure you have a good lean forward. So you're using the back muscles. If you're too far upright, you're going to be using more of your shoulders. And the goal here is more of our back. Makes a huge difference. So if you're getting a lot of fatigue in your shoulder, add a little more lean forward. We have 2 more to go. Here's 1. Here's 2. We're switching to the fly. I need to switch out my weights. Feel free to use the size weight that works for you. Fly is out to the side. and it comes down. Out to the side, bring it down. Great chance, because it's one arm at a time here. You're gonna have to get engaged and keep yourself nice and level and stable. There's your 5, 4, 3, 2, one more time. Finish this. We're gonna get ready to stand. To come up to standing, we're gonna come into a lunge. Bring yourself all the way up. And then give yourself a little shake. First move we're gonna do is our good mornings. So that hands are coming behind your heads. Heels are under your hips. So this is already zip up. Pull the rib cage in, add your hinge. Now right here, back of the legs, hamstrings, glutes, engage, zip the core, bring yourself up. Now you're hinging forward, so push your butt away from the top of your head. Engage, bring yourself up. Now we want to feel hinge, that's our butt goes back. Press the back of your head into your hands as you come up. We want to keep it active. Here's your hinge forward. Engage, bring it up. We're doing 2 more. It is a hinge, soft knees. So if your knees are locked, you want to add a little bend to them. One more time. Once we get to the top, let your arms relax by your side. Go right into some heel lifts. So we're going to lift our heels up off the mat. Take a little pause at the top. And bring your heels right back down. Here comes the lift up. And just check. Heel, toes are pointing straight ahead. And with control, you bring it down. So I say that you want to roll forward through your big toes. Take your little hold at the top. And then you gently bring it down. I'm not doing so good today, but you guys are. Here comes the lift up. Roll through your big toe. Once you get there, hold it at the top. And then gently bring it down. 3 more times. You're lifting up. You're taking your pause. Hold it here. And then you gently bring it down. Here comes the up. I lost count because I was focused so much. There's the hold. Bring it down. We're going to do one more for good measure. So take your one last lift. Up, hold, pause. Bring it down, shake it out. So give yourself a nice little shake. Next move is our knee lift into like our single-legged deadlift, our warrior 3. If you want to set your foot down, you're always more than welcome to do that. I'm going this way so I have space because we're going to be going head to toe out. So start with the knee up. Give yourself a chance, level out the hips, have your knee, ankle in alignment. Now you're going to press this leg back. Now, like I said, if you like to set your toes down, feel free to do that. If you like to come up into your full warrior 3 single-legged deadlift, we're going to be bringing the knee back up. Here it comes. Knee up. Stand up tall. Pause. And then you press the foot back behind you. Here comes the knee lift. Bring it all the way up. You're going to stand up tall. Here comes the press back. Now this next time when you get your knee lifted, bring the knee up, hold the knee up. There's the hold. Can you open the knee to the outside? Can you look away from your knee? Bring everything back to center. Set the foot down, shake it out. Give yourself a little shake, 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 shake. And then we take it over to the other side. So you're going to have knee lift to start. So just check, hips level, Once you have that, here comes. Press the foot behind you. There's your length. Slide your knee forward and feel free to set your foot down. If you want to bring it down in between each time, go for it. Here comes. Foot presses back. And can you shoot a little bit longer? Heel, top of the head, feel the length. Here comes the knee up. One more time, leg shoots back. Take the push as you push the foot behind. Knee is coming up. We're going to be holding it up right here. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Knee opens to the outside. Can you look away? Everything comes back to the front. Foot goes down. Shake it out. Give yourself a good little shake, 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 shake. We're going to get the curtsy lunge with a little side leg lift. Let's do right side only first. You're going to take your little curtsy lunge. Hips are going to stay to the front. It's really about this front leg right here. Slide down. When you come up, point your toes to the side. Take a little pause at the top. There's the lift. Here it comes. Curtsy down. So think single-legged squat. There comes the up. Reach. Get a little taller. Top of the head to the ceiling. Here comes your down. Here comes the up. Now once you get up, hold it up, hold it up. Can you add little circles to the front? Little circles to the back. Circle, circle, circle. Set the foot down, take some hip circles. That's a little hip mobility, taking it around. Switch directions. And then we get to try this on the other side. Here it comes. Foot down, so toes straight ahead, knees straight ahead. Take your curtsy lunge, slide down. Feel the work in the front leg. When you come up, here comes the reach. Stand tall, zip the core. Here's the down. Foot can slide behind, slide down, then press, bring it up. I get it, slow motion so we can feel the work right here. Here's your curtsy down. Here's your press. Now remember, we hold this one up, hold it up right here. Stand a little taller. Add your circles in one direction. Circles in the opposite. And go ahead. Hip circles. Shake it out right here. Take your hips in one direction. Take your hips in the other direction. We are going to be rolling down. So come to the end of the mat where you like to go. Just so you know where we're going once we get down. Plank. We're going into side planks today. Chin to chest as you roll down. Hands meet your mat and you walk your hands out. Now, once you get there, you're in your plank. Now, I'm going to be taking it into this side plank. Here's the up. Remember, you can always put your bottom knee down. So once you're in your side plank, here they go. We're going to add a little twist. Slide your arm under. Bring yourself up. Just 2 more times. It's a little slide under. Bring it up. Can you do one more? Here's the under. Here's the lift. Return to your plank. Set yourself up in the center. So here's the other side. Stacked feet, staggered feet. Take your knee down if you want to take your knee down. And then you slide the arm under. Bring the arm up. Slide the arm under. Bring it up one more time. Meet in your plank. Here we go. There's your plank. Hold it here. Okay, but one more breath. Knees come down. Cow cat, child's pose, whatever feels best for you. Give yourself a big stretch. We're going to bring ourselves up. We're going to do chest press. I want to make sure we get some chest work in. So you're going to come over on your back side. Start with your larger weights. Have them ready to go. We do flies. You might want to use your smaller or larger. And we have some triceps coming in there as well. So comfortably bring yourself around. Carefully grab your larger weights because this is chest, large muscle group. I'm going to start with our feet down on the mat, arms up. Now your arms right over your chest. And then you slide open, press up. Here's the down and the up. So our focus is our chest. When your weights come down, they should be in line with your chest. But I also want you to be aware of what's happening with your back. So we want to be stable through our core so we can protect our back as you bring it down and up. We're doing 4 more here. There's your 4. Here's your 3. Here's your 2. And now keep your arms up right here. There's the up. Bring your knees up so now they're right over your hips. Stabilize through your core. Add some more. Press and push. So open to cactus. You press back up. There's your open and press. We'll do 4, 3, 2. Keep your arms up, feet come down to the floor. Take your palms so they face each other. And now fly. Open up to the outside. Bring it in. Here is the open and the squeeze together. Open, squeeze. Open, squeeze. Here's your 4. Here's your 3. It's your 2. Finish this, keep your hands up, keep your palms in, tricep press. Elbows come down next to your rib cage, arms press up. Elbows slide down by your rib cage, press up. You bring them down, you press them up. Here's your down and your up. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5. Here's your 4, 3, 2. Here comes your last one. Now finish this one. You can carefully set your weights off to the side. I'm going to grab my smaller weights because we're going to do triceps one more time, but we're going to be doing our tricep extensions. That is weights up, slide them a little bit further forward, a little diagonal here. And then you're going to bend. So your elbows stay up towards the ceiling. And now we're just burning out our triceps a little bit more right here. There's the bend. There's the bend. Three more. There's 3, 2. Now to finish this out, take both your weights together in your hands and add some pullover. So make sure you have a secure grip. You're going to let your arms go overhead, a little stretch right here, zip the core, pull the weights back up over your chest. It's an over And here comes pull. Here's the over and the pull. Here's the over and pull. Take 3. Here's 2. And here comes your last one. And go ahead. Bring your weights down. You can carefully set your weights off to the side. Give yourself a stretch. So take one arm across, tricep stretch right here. Take it across. Then take the other arm across so you get a nice stretch through the tricep. Give yourself a long reach from your fingers to your toes. And we're going to take this off to the side so we can do our double leg lift. Start bringing yourself to the side. Reach from your fingers to your toes. You should be able to balance yourself right here. Add the lift of your legs, and you bring it down. Right here, pull your waistline away from the mat, and you add the lift and the lower. There's the lift and the lower. Two more. Here's 1. Here's 2. And I do want to toss in the clam shell because it's a great move for our hips. Knees are going to come out in front. Knees completely stacked. Ankles, feet stay together. Add your open and close. There's your open and close. Open and close. Three more. 3, 2. And now we take it off to the other side. You're going to give yourself a flip over to the other side, however you get there. Start with a long stretch, fingers, toes, so we can start with our double leg lift right here. Now, reach and just make sure you're pulling your waistline up and away. Relax through the neck. When you're ready, legs come up, legs go down. Legs go up, legs go down. There's the lift and the lower. Lift and lower. Last 3, 2. And now you can take your knees in front so we can go right into our clam shell. That's knees coming in. Stack your hips, stack your knees, add the lift and the lower. Add the up and the down. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to meet on the front side. We're going to start stretching. Roll yourself onto your bellies. You can start with the Sphinx. It's a nice way to stretch from the top of your head to your toes. Give yourself a long reach, stretch, stretch, stretch. Forehead is coming down towards the mat. It's heel to your glutes. Now you're going to squeeze your knees together. Maybe you can reach the ankle, bring it in a little closer. The whole goal, stretch your quadricep, your hip. Let's take the arm that's under your forehead, reach it out behind. We're going into our pretzel type move, so you're going to add your little reach the leg behind, give yourself a stretch. Chest, shoulders. As you reach the leg, you might get that nice opening through your quadricep. Bring yourself back to center. You're starting with your quadricep stretch on the other side. That's heel coming in towards your glutes. If you reach your ankle, bring the ankle, heel towards your glutes. Now you're going to take the hand away from you so we can add our pretzel stretch as the leg comes behind, open through your chest, shoulder, a little bit more through your quadricep. Bring yourself back to center. Here comes the press back for your child's pose. Bring your hips up and back. We're going into a low lunge. Let's step our right leg forward into your low lunge. Now your back leg, tuck the toes under if you can. Fingertips reach up. There's a little bit more length. To keep the move more active, squeeze the glute, reach through the waistline. Arms can come down. We're going into a hamstring stretch. Shift your weight back, and this might look different for all of us as you give this stretch. So if you like to roll off to the side, just make sure you kept your hips level. And you're going straight back. The goal is to stretch the hamstring. Bring yourself up. We're going to switch sides. You're going to take the opposite leg to the front. Toes can tuck. Once you're there, fingertips reach up. It's not about the arms though, it's about getting long in your waistline. So get tall through your waistline. Arms can come down. Here comes the hamstring stretch. Foot goes out to the front, and you do the best you can to level out your hips so that you get a really amazing stretch in the back of your front leg. Bring yourself back up, and we're going to take ourselves all the way through into a seated position so we can get our figure four right here. Bring yourself through to seated. Take your ankle over your knee, so the outer hip stretch. You could have your leg down straight. You could bring it in closer or closer. Sit taller. All of these are going to increase the stretch for your hip. Now, you might like to bring it in even closer. It really is going to depend on where you want to feel the stretch through your hip. And you can go ahead, slide it out. We have the other side to go. Take the opposite ankle over. And then bring the leg in. And then once you slide it in, wherever it works for you, then can you lift your chest a little bit more? So you're going to open up to your chest. That's going to increase the stretch through your hip as you hold it. And then gently straighten the bottom leg out. Finish crossing the top leg over. We're going to add our spinal twist while we're here. Sit up tall, hug the leg in, add your twist. Bring yourself to the front. We have the other side to go, so switch. Leg is going to come in, hug. There comes the twist. Bring yourself to the front. Butterfly bound angle, inner thigh. Great release for your low back. Bottoms of the feet together. Feet can be close, they can be far away. Maybe you lean forward, maybe you don't. It is wherever you want to feel this stretch most. Start bringing yourself all the way up, bring your legs in. Now I'm going to pop my hips up on my block because it's more comfortable for me. But you could also choose to kneel or stay down on the mat. Lower body, getting comfy. We're going to add some stretches for our upper body. Here is chest, lift it towards the ceiling, open up. Take your hands behind your back. Lift your chest a little bit more. There's the big opening. Open your arms out to the side. Give yourself a big hug. Right arm on the bottom. Open up between your shoulder blades. There is a hug. Open your arms. Here comes the hug on the other side. So the left arm on the bottom. Hug. Reach your arms out to the side. Take your thumbs, flip them towards the floor, press your arms back, roll your shoulders down. Take a little look over your right shoulder. Now take a look over your left shoulder. Look straight ahead. We're going to sweep our arms up. So palms are going to go up. Right hand comes behind, tricep stretch. Lift the elbow up, zip the core, pull your rib cage in so you get a little better stretch. Fingertips reach up. Here's opposite hand behind. There's the lift. Fingertips reach up. Take your palms to the front. We're going to sweep our arms down. Little wrist stretch here. Hold it here. Take your fingertips towards the floor. Little extra stretch. Take your hands together here. Add wrist circles one direction. Add your wrist circles in the opposite. Take your hands, relax and by your side right here. Sit up tall. Take your chin to your chest. Now you want to keep sitting tall. Stretch neck, shoulders. Or check back and your neck. Lift your head. Chin is going towards the ceiling, but you're getting taller. Your chest also lifts to the ceiling. Look straight ahead and bring your chin to your chest one more time. Now take your chin towards your right shoulder. Chin to chest. Chin to your left shoulder. Chin to chest. Lift your head. Give yourself a big shoulder roll. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. From the shoulder roll, it is our big inhale. Take a big inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, blow it out 2 more times. Take the inhale, reach up. Exhale, blow it out 1 more time. It's your inhale. It's your exhale. And thank you all very much.